But that's a new last line, and I like it. That's great. Please welcome to the stage. Put your heads together for your next storyteller. It's Vermilion.
I often read this saying on the internet, and I see it on bags around town: grow, nay, blossom where you are planted. Life planted me in NYCHA housing projects, and I'm deeply, deeply ashamed about it. Perhaps I'm ashamed because I grew up under communism in Romania, and I was told that I need to seek a very good education, and upon achieving that education, I need to give back to my people. And if I'm an artist or an intellectual, I have to even be a voice for the downtrodden people and even cause revolutions. I'm not doing that at all. Or maybe I am ashamed because I depend on the American government, on taxpayers' money like you. And in Romania, people think that if you come to America and work hard, you're gonna be prosperous and you're gonna bring them to America too. It's not happening. I cannot fend for myself. I cannot pull myself up from my bootstraps. Last year, it felt like things are starting to stir. I have my solo show at Under St. Mark's once a month. Please come. And that was my New Year's Eve resolution, that this year is gonna be prosperous, and I'm probably be out of here. Well, January 23rd at 10 o'clock in the evening, the fridge combusted in my kitchen, destroyed the kitchen, and then the firemen showed up and they destroyed the rest of the apartment with water and smashing everything and throwing it out of the window. I was put in a temporary apartment, which I'm grateful for. Like, I also forgot to tell you that all through this shame, I was also grateful for the fact that I live in NYCHA, because I arrived there through domestic violence and I had safety in that little apartment. But in this new temporary apartment, you have people to deal with. They are it's like an elephant cemetery. For some reason, it's full of little old ladies. I understand women live longer than men. And they congregate in front of the building, and they are sour pussies. They revel in their seniority because they are proud that they live there all their lives. When they see me dragging my items from the old apartment here, and they see me standing in front of the door, because the management office didn't give me a building key. The manufacturer, assumingly, is not producing more keys, so I have to go every week and ask for a key. Meanwhile, I have to wait when somebody comes in and out of the building so that I can access my home. The sour pussies are just looking at me there, how pitiful I am. Well, there are also nice people in the building. For example, the neighbor that's next door to me, that apartment house is a 3-generation family. A grandmother who is an influencer, who is like a huggable chow chow, very peaceful and loving, and 3 times a day they just sit in front of their apartment and smoke reefers, because inside the apartment there are 4 little girls that are bouncing all over the place, so they need a break. And I raised the issue with my neighbors about would they give me their key so that I make a copy at the corner street hardware store? And they say they don't have, they lost theirs, and the management is asking for $50 for a replacement key, let alone that they don't have replacement keys. So, you know, life goes on. I have a friend, I have a dog, she's also a friend. And my dog got really barky after the fire experience because of the burly fireman. And so she asserted her presence in the building by barking at the neighbors. But these lovely women would befriended her. They were so patient, and to the point that now when we go to the park, I have to hold the elevator door until my dog finishes wagging her vigorously her tail and gets her back scratches, and then let's go to the park. We are not in good standing with the sourpussies because they're obese dogs, the sausages that they have, their dogs. My dog is barking at them, so we are fearful that one day they're gonna all have a massive heart attack, all of them. Well, this is how it is. I noticed that though we put repeatedly, I'm not just, as I said, I'm not the only one who doesn't have a key. We put repeatedly cans or pebbles or even duct tape, the magnetic strip that closes the door so that we can re-enter the building, that somebody keeps on cleaning that, and very promptly. And one day I put an S hook to the hinge so that the door keeps, it's cracked open. And there was there the lady who lives on the ground floor. Apparently she's a vigilante. She was having her coffee there, and she saw me when I put the S hook. I went to walk my dog. When I come back, my S hook was thrown on the pavement and the door was open. So then, the next day, when I saw her, I told her, "Miss, please forgive me. I'm in this building because of the fire. I don't have a key. I'm sorry I'm inconveniencing you, but please don't throw away the pebbles and the cans." And she said nothing. She just went straight to her door as if I didn't even exist. A few days later, I meet an older acquaintance from the old building. I knew her through her living-in boyfriend. And I tell her we are in the elevator, la 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 la. Again, I ask about, could she be so kindly to make a copy of the key for me? And she says, okay, on Thursday after my yoga class. So at 12 o'clock, all right. Thursday, I was all hopeful. Thursday at 10 o'clock, she shows up at my door and she tells me, well, I changed my mind. It's a security issue. You should go at the office and you should just fight for your key. I said, I'm exhausted of fighting, it's too much. So, but thank you that you came and at least you saved me 2 hours of useless hope. So that was well, really like a week later, there is an announcement on the door that don't close the door because somebody pumped crazy glue in the lock. I thought it's my influencer neighbor, but she was not. So now everybody was locked out. I can tell you that in February it was real cold, and I was standing there for 45 minutes praying that, my God, somebody should open because I'm falling sick here the second time. And so now nobody could go in, and they had to wait for somebody to come out. And it was a raining evening, and I was there standing in my sorrow state. And who comes? My uppity neighbor who went to the corner store for a beer or whatever, and she forgot her phone upstairs. So she can't get into the building. And she starts, can you believe it, this devil? Whoever put glue in the door is a devil, an obnoxious, hateful person. I tell to her, gloating that she gets a bit of the medicine that she served me. I think actually that the person who put the glue in the door is an angel, because single mother with loads of children here start shivering in the cold, and now everybody should sit shivering in the cold. It doesn't quite click what I'm saying to her. She keeps on going with the devil. 5-10 minutes, we are like 10 people there, waiting, like sheep. And so I tell her, look, if your granddaughter is in the apartment, how about you do the intercom thing, you know? Oh, but it's not working, she can't buzz me in. It doesn't matter, just put there the numbers. And, oh, I can't because I don't have my eyeglasses. Okay, somebody's reading the code and she's punching in. We are all hopeful. Nothing happens. She wants to give up. No, once more. She does it once more. And in a few minutes, her sullen grandchild comes and opens the door and everybody gets in. Now, they got in because of me. So I'm thinking, maybe I suddenly became a voice for the downtrodden, not downtrodden Romanian, but down the luck, you know, NYCHA people. So as of on Thursday, I'm going down to housing court, ask the judge kindly to force NYCHA, who is a cruel, incompetent bureaucracy, to fix my apartment. Thank you.